here for now. Good morning. Is this? Good morning, good morning, good morning, my Facebook family. I am having the hardest time. I don't know. Instagram. Have I not been going live on Instagram and Facebook every day? Like, I'm practicing on the iPads. I think we've done it the last, there's 3 live videos where we have practiced this on the iPad going live here. I cannot, why can't I go live on Instagram? Is that everybody right now? Where is it? If I press the plus button, post, story, reel, how was I getting into live? Didn't it just have the option for live? I don't understand. And it looks completely different on the iPad now. But I can't even find it on my phone because it said, well, sometimes it updates and it's not really, Instagram's not really for iPad lives or whatever. Real post, story highlight, AI fundraiser. Where is the live? Why can't I go live? Why can't I go live on Instagram? Let's go. How to go live. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Of course, this would happen. Step 1. Create a new live post. Open the Instagram app and log in. Launch your Instagram live. Invite it. Didn't you just push the plus button? Plus. And it would allow there to be a live? It doesn't do that. Post, story, reel. I go into Instagram on my phone because it says just do it on your phone. I was like, fine. I don't care, I'll do it on my phone because I wanted to dual stream post, story, reel. Where is the live option? I feel. This is a little frustrating. Here's a commercial. Why Troy has the free YouTube, I don't know. I work my business. Yes! It is gone for me. Did I get in trouble? How would I get in trouble? How would I get my live access taken away? Is it because I post too long of things, or because I use the iPad, or I don't understand. That's what it shows. It shows that, I don't know if you guys can see that, post, story, reel. I cannot go live on Instagram. Not on my phone or on this one. But I've been doing it for 3 days. 3 days. Wouldn't I get a notification? Account center, your activity. Business tools and controls. Restricted. I have 0 restrictions. It's a 0. I wonder if this is for everybody on Instagram or if I did something wrong. Okay, so I'm going to go on my Instagram and post. That is not letting me go live. So let's see. We'll find I just want a post. I can't believe it won't let me do that. I was so excited to dual stream. To give, because there are a lot of people, I don't know how it is in other communities, but there are a lot of people in this community that like boycott Facebook but will only use Instagram or really love the Instagram stuff and don't look at their Facebook a lot. So I was like, this will be perfect because then I can stream for the Instagram fam and the Facebook fam. But I can't find any Instagram. I can't go live. I don't know why. Okay. It won't let me go live for the crystal sale. You will have to watch on FB or re-watch on YouTube. So it's very interesting too because the red sun, the spiritual message or whatever, I think if it's the red sun in morning, sailors take warning. And it usually meant that a storm was coming or something. So it's also supposed to mean like spiritual transformation, the end of an era. Like they try to make it a little bit more positive as well. But I was like, something's fishy. And oh, look at that. Something is fishy. I cannot. There is no live access. Okay. Well, I posted on Instagram. Hopefully people will come over here or rewatch or whatever. Hopefully it'll work that way. But good morning. Welcome to the Crystal Live Sale. Does it, I think I can get on here and go onto my Facebook. Does say I'm live. Let's see if I can tag anybody. Kim. I might have to go on my personal account and tag people in the live because let's see here. There you go, girlfriend. And it shows me nobody's watching on here, but it shows me when I log into here that it's watching. Yes, girl. Yes. It's so annoying. Like, I'm so annoyed. I feel like I extra prepared. Plus sign. Post story reel. And normally I could go over and I would have a live thing. I swear. I know, but what are the chances that they did an update like the night before I do a live and I've got all this mapped out, and it's just really annoying, but it's okay. Hopefully I'll get it figured out. Obviously you guys can hear me, so that's good. That is good. Okay. We're just gonna forget about that stuff. We're just gonna forget about that stuff. I was so prepared to, and then I was like, okay, I'll get out of this one. Maybe it's this iPad and that iPad. So then I was like switching them. This, making them different. Like, maybe I can get into it on Instagram here. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't care. I'm over it. Where is the clipboard? Oh, it's over there. I'm gonna grab that. And this is why I put one of these down here. These are not healthy. Don't drink these. The morning actually went really good. The bus driver was great. Your Instagram shows the same thing. Maybe you can't go live today. I don't know. It seems a little suspicious that the day I decided to dual stream my crystal live sales. This is what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know you're on the verge of a huge transformation and like a huge shift. It is an end of an era, and I'm having to drag my body through the mud and the muck to get, like, you will not climb out of I'm still climbing out. I don't care if you took away the Instagram live for today on the day. I'm still going to go live here, and then they can go rewatch it on YouTube, and it's fine. And next time, maybe it'll be fixed, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. The last time I said I was going to do crystal live sales, the whole thing, it flooded the whole basement. Like, I'm still climbing, and I'm still, like, I'm consistently posting. I'm getting better, and I've added more stuff to my plate, like soccer. Yours shows the live option, but you're on Android and we're on iPhones. You're on an Android, you traitor. So maybe yours is different. I don't know. Okay. Here's the spiritual message I pulled before the live. It's protection is a love language. Today we anchor into the idea that protecting your energy, your time, your body, your peace is a sacred act. Boundaries are not walls, they are gates that let in only what nourishes us. What needs protection today? Protection, my mind, your mental health needs protection, because, like, I don't know, this is why it's so important for the sound bath on Sunday, is because there's so much garbage going around and so much, like, energy. Go ahead and go live for me, Crystal. Come on over and go live on Instagram so that I can dual stream. It says, what needs protection today? Ground physically, cleanse emotionally, seal it spiritually with intention. When I was looking up what I wanted to post today in the Wild New Hope page, I wanted to post how to use salt for cleansing, but obviously since it's a live day, I might have to wait till tomorrow to post something like that. But I was going to show how to make like black salt, or pull out one of Crystal's bath salts to show you, just to cleansing. There definitely is a lot of sticky, stinky, yucky energy that just needs to be cleansed off of us. I do find that I am sitting out on the deck a little bit more the last couple days. You'll start walking. I'll see you here tomorrow. Yeah, I do feel like it's it's just a lot, and my body, and it's not even like the earth isn't going crazy. It's just, I don't know. It's people. It's the people now. If you're fighting, there's a lot of people fighting against the transformation phase and the awakening phase, and a lot of people that are stuck in the political stuff, and a lot of people that are just stuck in worldly things, and so it's just creating a big bubble of crap. So grounding has been really helpful. Really, really helpful. But keep that in mind, protecting your energy. And then I was going to talk about some of the spiritual signs that I have received and what they mean to me, and like just how you can better protect, like look for spiritual signs, because I feel like maybe if you're feeling a lot of physical illness or a lot of mental health issues right now, you might not be paying attention to the signs that are coming your way. So I keep seeing these 3 black birds in the morning, and they sit in the same tree, and it is so cute. They sing a little bit to me too. But 3 black birds, when I looked it up, it talks about freedom from limiting beliefs. They're an omen of transition, carrying whispers from ancestors or guides, urging you to rise above what's been holding you down. I also pulled a turtle out of my washer and a hammerhead shark out of my washer like 2 seconds ago. So then I was like, well, what do those mean? This is what I'm saying. Like, look for spiritual signs. Everything has a meaning. Even like a short video I saw the other day applied to something Crystal was talking to me about. And then I was able to tell her, no, I saw this video about that. Like, I'm validating what you're feeling because I saw a video that applies exactly to what you're talking about. So just pay attention to the signs. So the turtle reminds you to slow down and return to your roots. Healing isn't a rush. Trust the journey, even if it feels heavy or slow. A lot of the times the turtle also means that I need to make sure that I'm not only connecting to earth but water energy, to use those 2 in healing. The hammerhead shark is kind of like getting the bird's eye view. It's also about like using your instincts to see what's going on around you. So that's something. And then the sun, I talked about the sun already, how the sun is a lot about awakening, the end of an era, and can be a warning sign. And I've also been like seeing hooks. In a show I was watching, there was like a hook man. In a video on Facebook, they were showing something with a hook. So then I was like, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to pay attention to this. So spiritually, a hook can be about cords being attached to you. So I need to every day cleanse, every day cut cords, every day call back my power. But also it could be something like watch out for hooks. Like, it's just like your spirit team will be pretty blunt sometimes with messages. Illnesses keep coming up, so that's a lot of suppression of emotions and unhealed wounds that I need cleared. So listen to your body. It's a sacred communicator. So what is something that's coming up now that I'm avoiding in my healing? I'm not going to tell you. That's my garbage, not yours. And then green, that's for the heart chakra and healing and growth. But like the color green definitely has been coming up a lot. And like, I think this month we're supposed to connect our heart and our third eye, right? So I believe in myself. I love myself. I believe in myself. I love myself. So what is something that I'm not believing in myself that's making me not love myself fully? So thinking about those things. What can you do to see your spiritual signs? Slow down, be more present, catch your breath, ground yourself, spend time in nature, taking those times to like have a 5-minute break in just like sitting there watching the trees, watching the wind, like giving yourself opportunities to receive spiritual signs in nature is super helpful. Ask for signs and mean it. Be specific. Like Jameson asked for a specific colored butterfly, and he was able to see that specific colored butterfly, but he asked for that spiritual sign. So definitely look for those. Track repeating symbols, like I kept seeing the hook, I kept seeing the birds. Look for in your dreams, is there something repetitive that's coming up? Is there something in numbers that keeps coming up? Are you waking up at 2 a.m. every morning? Not on purpose. Oh, is she sending messages? No. Okay. Notice the interruptions, the delays, the detours, or the odd encounters may be divine redirections. Just like how I accidentally went the wrong way to go to Connor's therapy, that is now going to be the way I go every time, because it was so much easier, so much quieter, so much less people. It was perfect. I love the redirection of that. But like a lot of times when we're being held back from certain blessings, there's a reason. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe it wouldn't bring you the joy that you actually are thinking it would, because you've got a couple things you need to clear out of there. Watch for animals or insects that become repetitive, like crows, cats, butterflies, spiders. Tune into the synchronicities. Follow the pulls and nudges, the urge to call someone, go somewhere, or read a book again. This is like promptings. So never ignore prompting. If you feel like you need to call somebody or text them or whatnot, definitely do that. Definitely do that. If you're being called to spend more time with your family, spend more time with your family. If you're being called to go for walks, if you're being called to apply for a different job, like whatever it is, listen to those little nudges. And when you accept and move with the flow that they're trying to push you towards, the more blessings come in, because it's like, yes, you're doing it, girl. Good job. Practice gratitude when you do notice. So say, like, I'm thankful for those 3 birds that keep showing up. I'm thankful for the crow that keeps showing up. I'm thankful for the magpie that talked to me this morning. I'm thankful for the fire alarm that was going off when I was going outside to make my little reel for Instagram on rose quartz and amethyst. Like, those things were nice to see as spiritual signs. But like the turtle, the hammerhead, the fire alarm, the red sun, like those were just all signs I seen today. Like, if you pay attention, you can see a lot. You can see a lot. Eight kids are on our team. I don't know. Okay. That is it for that spiritual message. I didn't read this one. It's the 5th of September. When things don't go as planned. Ha! That's a funny joke. That's so funny. Sorry, guys. 8. Just like I said, 8 kids. Stop it. Okay. Tower moments. Girl, hang in there, because once you come out of all that dusty tower collapsingness, you're going to be like, wow, I made it. It's amazing. Look at all these blessings. So, when things don't go as planned, for better or worse, life will not always go as planned. When you're experiencing a challenge, rather than assuming the worst possible scenario, ask yourself what you could learn from it. But life goes on, regardless of the fact that I couldn't get Instagram to go live. Like, I'm still doing it. I'm still pushing myself. I'm still here. And you guys are still supporting, which I appreciate. You won't always, let's see. What is the challenge could make you stronger? more loving, or more empathetic. I think that I've become so much easier to be flexible and to adapt to change and just kind of go with the flow more and less controlling. I feel like at the beginning of the year, that was my spiritual message, that I was going to have to release control. In order to make my relationship work better, I needed to control my husband less. And in order to survive my children's schedule and life, like, I have to stop obsessing about perfectionism and control. So, like, going with the flow. I get it. I'm listening, but it's hard. Sit with what comes up and have a notebook nearby to record your thoughts. You won't always find the answer you want to hear, but you'll begin to recognize that things are not always as negative as they may seem initially. Which is perfect. This is like, I'm gonna have to go get a charger already. It's at 84%. I'm gonna turn you around. Hope you had your seatbelts on. Ta-da! I'm gonna go get a charger and go pee. Tell me a spiritual sign you've been receiving. I have to go get the charger from upstairs. I have to go get the charger from upstairs. What should I have you look at? This is going to be our first crystals. I thought if I had it charged at 100%, I wouldn't need chargers plugged in the whole time. But that's a lot. Why you gotta be so rude? There you go. Okay. Let's see what you're saying. Always the birds and X's in the sky. That's funny because when I'm outside with Connor, there's like X's on the road from when I don't know what company comes out, and if you have like power lines or gas lines or whatever, they put like X's in different colors or whatnot, but there's 2 X's. And in the morning, me and Connor, like, I'll jump on it and I'll say, X marks the spot, and then he'll repeat and do it with me. So it's pretty cute. Okay. Let's talk about truffle chalcedony. That is also called witch's wort, but that is the crystal of the month. This one connects to the gecko. If you're not super drawn to this crystal for this month, I would ask you, are you drawn to working with your Moldavite this month instead? Because I was tempted to say Moldavite, but y'all know me and Moldavite. We are not besties. So this is the one I chose instead. This one's more calming, more peaceful. Okay. So the truffle chalcedony, it's a gentle emotional healer. It supports your spiritual transformation and calms the nervous system. This is a crystal I would put by your bedside this month to help you in healing during your dreams. This month we are supposed to have more vivid dreams again. I know that everyone's kind of been complaining or like talking about how they're not sleeping, or their dreams, or they're either not having any and they used to have them, or they're having a ton and they're kind of creepy and not the best. But this would be my crystal buddy for the month by my nightstand. This is also a good one to meditate to for that heart and third eye connection as well, because we did talk about how our hearts and our minds aren't connected this month. Moving forward has been a huge push the last 4 weeks. So much change, literally all the songs that have popped up, my comfort. Shows, new shows, everything has been moving forward, and how to fix the grief. Yeah, yes, girl, yes. It's almost, I feel you, Aspen. I feel you, girl. Like, I just got chills. It's almost like, I don't know, like, this is what I want to say. I'm just going to say it. It feels like a piece of me has died. Like, and I'm grieving that piece that used to be while trying to accept what I am now. Girl, that's why I said if you're not drawn to this one, I was tempted for the Moldavite, so pull out your Moldavite then. If we're gonna mess stuff up this month, let's do it right. Let's do it right. So, this isn't a flashy crystal, but it's still a very sacred crystal that brings a lot of strength and softness. It whispers, it regenerates, kind of like how the gecko spirit regenerates its tail after it lets it go for protection, right? That's what this crystal kind of does. It helps you regenerate and re-heal from things that you've let go of. So like that grief, right, that we were talking about. That's why this is such a good crystal buddy for the month. So these are $5. You will say hope and the letter if you're wanting one of these. So this is going to be A. Okay. Everything Everything's gonna be okay. This one's kind of cool. They're all weird. They're all witchy. B, Hope, letter B. And if you're rewatching, oh, that kind of looks like Garfield. I love Mason Multiply. Oh, man. Can you see the Garfield or the kitty cat? Am I going crazy? I don't even want to move it because it's so stinking cute. That's another thing that I wanted to say. If you're watching this or rewatching this, the biggest thing to help my page right now is the likes, the comments. You can even put stupid GIFs or memes in the comments of my posts. But the engagement is what it says my page is missing, the engagement. I need more reactions to things. So if you could react, even put silly comments that doesn't even apply to anything, just so that I see you and it shouts out my page and pushes it further, since I'm really, really trying to manifest big things. I seen a kitty in this one. I like that. I'm tempted to touch a Moldavite. That should tell you something. Like, I've been through so much in the last couple months, it's almost like, why not? Like, I think I did tell Crystal and Danielle, if you see me wearing a Moldavite, just know stuff's happening. But, like, I'm tired of the dragging it on. I would rather just, like, let's just do it. I'm getting to that point. This is a C, so Hope C. Again, these are only $5. Chalcedony truffles or witch's noses. Scales and rebalancing. Here's another one. These are really cold to touch energy-wise too. It's very soothing. I think this also helps, for me, a lot of the times, like I know I talked about heart and third eye connection, but I do feel like these do help a bunch with your throat chakra. Speaking our feelings. Hope D. This one will be Hope E. Hope E. It's Troy's birthday month too, and Anastasia's birthday month. They're Anastasia and Troy are on the 22nd. Matt's birthday's on the 15th. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Don't get mad. I'm in an autoimmune flare and I can't remember crap. Letter F. This one is going to be F. There's somebody else's in there. On your Freya altar. This one's cute. It's more triangle shaped. Oh, if you turn it like that, it looks interesting. Let's leave it like this. This way. This one is cool. That could almost be an owl on this side. Or a bird. I beak. Little mohawk. That one's F. And G. May the gods be with us all. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know. Ooh, this one's creepy. Ooh, this one's creeping me out. 13th is Matt's. Oh, I said the 15th. I should have known it was the 13th. Don't get mad at me, Matt. That's probably why I said don't get mad at me. I do feel like I'm missing somebody, though. I don't. So a lot of times, if there's the crystal, if I pick up and go, don't be discouraged from getting that if that's like the one that you loved. It just, a lot of the times when it's like an astral energy crystal, it is not my vibe. Not my vibe. That one like literally gave me acid reflux. This one is H for $5. Oh, look who's trying to be the better sister. Look who's trying to be the better sister. How rude. It's like a surprise. Boom. So cool. Sometimes these will UV react too. This is not a good room to do UV reactions during the day. Maybe at nighttime I can do it. This one looks like something. Like a ran over frog or something. K. Here's K. I think I'm doing a Monday morning meditation on Troy's birthday and Anastasia's birthday. He'll be at work, so. Birthdays are late when you're older. K. That one's Hope K. If you're rewatching this and you're wanting a certain one, make sure that you screenshot it because I will take all of these off of there. And so I won't know which one. No, this is called Truffle Chalcedony or a witch's wort. And it's really good for like soothing and calming energy, helping especially during dreams to calm you down. It's good for like your nervous system and if you're going through a spiritual awakening. I don't know, Aspen, does Enchantments have some? Because I tend to stay away from Tektites. I know I've tried. I don't mind the one, I can't remember what it's called, but the blacker one. The other two that I have tried, like they still give me the ick. But if Enchantments had some, I should stop in and, or if you have a piece, bring it next time. I'd love to see how I feel about it. I've looked to get us some, but it's really hard to find a good source. Like when I had the Moldavite come, I made sure I had a good source because people always, you want to touch the one I don't like. Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah. No, Crystal. And that's why that one crystal that we said had something trapped in it was still in your vehicle. Because you'll get creeped out, but then you don't remember to put those creepy crystals away. So that is those. We will move on to the next bunch. These ones were only $5. And I don't like it. Yeah, I would love to see a piece. I'm just so sensitive to energy. The Moldavite instantly is just like, it's too much. And it almost gives me like PTSD vibes too, because for me, it takes 0 time for the people who were betraying me to pop, like, for the truth to come out. So, and maybe sometimes that's warranted. I don't know. The next, like, 3 pieces I'm going to show are some lab pieces. Labradite helps with your intuition. It also helps with dream work. It's also good for psychic protection if you feel like you're being psychically attacked. And it's good for transformation as well as overthinking. You can keep this by your bed. You can wear the bracelets that I've pulled as a talisman. You could put these on an altar. Labradite is like a veil. It lets you walk between worlds like the gecko. So this is the first one. You guys remember how lab is. I have to find like a weird, awkward way to hold it. It's so much easier to see flash in person. Look at that, baby. I love me some lab. It almost looks like a turtle's head with like the eye, like a wise turtle or alien or something. That is obviously the side I would show it on. I think that has the most flash. There are some little flashes on the other sides, but ooh. Love this. Okay. So this one is for $40. I'm going to put that on A. I think I did pull a $40 thing. I don't know why this iPad isn't charging on the charger. It's just, life is hard right now. Okay, clearly I didn't pull a $40 one. I see 2 50s, 3 50s. That's weird. Is this one? I might have switched these bins. Ta-da! There we go. The next one is the Lab Owl with the tiger's eyes. I love me some owl. The owl spirit has definitely been showing up. Let me see if I can see. Okay, so the back of the head right here has a bunch of blue flash right in through here. And like this part down here has a bunch of silver. Not the flashiest lab, but this is so cute. The owl is about wisdom, making the right decisions. It's definitely a totem animal for me. The tiger's eye, confidence, protection. So that one is for $35. Yep, I just mixed these up is all. And then I did pull some lab bracelets. These ones are only $10. Perfect for wearing, not super flashy, but I mean, there's still flash in them. Very protective again, like I said, for overthinking, fear, intuition, accepting of change. It also is a good one if you have a lot of pain in your joints. That one is $10. And then I did grab some Orca agate because I felt like we needed deep healing, which it kind of sucks for us, but at the same time, I feel like that's what we needed. Let me find where I wrote it down. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Orca agate encourages deep soul communication and self-truth, connects you to water energies, ancestors, and oceanic healing. It aids in gentle inner transformation and emotional clearing. It's good for comforting grief, easing loneliness, and supporting emotional honesty. Helps you express truth with compassion, softness, and fear of vulnerability. It may support the throat, vocal cords, and lymphatic system, and it's used for calming inflammation and supporting emotional stress relief. So these are all for $20. That one's E. F. That one definitely has a pocket of Jersey crystals. Hope F for that one. Again, these are 20. Ooh, I like this one. G. H. I think that this one is also a really good one. Like Orca agate is really good for when you're trying to speak from the heart and you're having a hard time finding the words. This one has some red in it. That's really pretty. I. And the fact that they're carved into flames also really helps them have that like fire energy, that passionate energy to help with the healing and the courage that it takes to heal. So we love ourselves a good flame. J. So those are all of the Orca flames that I pulled for 20. Here and this here. Oh wait, this one I have forgotten him. How rude. Ooh, this one definitely gives off water energy. Ah, I'm getting the chills up my back. Oh, maybe this one would be helpful If you're trying to avoid the energy healing, I feel like this one would pull it right out of you. You can go right there, sir. I don't need that. I'm trying to be live. Okay. Now we're going to come back to where I was supposed to be at. I was supposed to be doing this section. Oh, please don't. This was the section I was supposed to be doing. Remember that if you're just hopping on, that we do accept Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Square, and you can make payments. I'm gonna pull the top ones off. And we're gonna put a new section up there. Yeah, this one is, it doesn't creep me out, but oh my goodness, I think it would really help somebody's healing, especially if you're like avoiding it, because that's what I'm doing. I'm probably avoiding an emotional purge. That's my bad. Okay. Now we're going to do what I was supposed to do, which is the selenite and peach moonstone section. I don't want to break these. So now I've got to move them off to the side. Okay. So for this peach moonstone section, these are very high quality and they are for $50. So that's why there were so many 50s in that one. Peach moonstone is going to be helpful in connecting to your divine feminine energy and cycles of the moon. It supports your intuition, decision making, and new beginnings, helps with accessing emotional wisdom from past lives or soul memory. If you're needing something to gently bring up buried emotions for healing, balancing emotional sensitivity and soothing anxiety, or working with self-love, nurturing, and compassion, this may be the crystal for you. If you're needing support in your hormonal balance, fertility, or digestive rhythm, it's also good for PMS, perimenopausal. I think some of us might be stepping into that, or moon cycle syncing. So these moonstones are high quality. Let me see if I can show you why. So these ones are for $50. I don't even have these out in the shop. I just have them in the back. Probably because I'm hoarding them. So pretty. Peach moonstone. It's more a divine feminine moonstone. So that one's going to be the new A for $50. Ooh, I like this one too. Anything with flash, guys. Let's sit there and play with this all day. Sync with the moon. Maybe you need yourself a peach moonstone. I don't know if I have. I might have some pieces that are less than $50. I just pulled 3 of the $50 ones that I have hidden. Because I was like, these ones haven't been shown. Let's show these. 50. Oh, this one. This one. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop right now. I have to move everything out of the way. Let's give this her day. Wow. This one makes me want to cry. Well, get it out, girl. Sync with the moon. Oh, she's so pretty. That one's C. See you in my room later, girlfriend. Yeah, don't look, Crystal. Okay. What in the world? I keep losing my place, guys. Peach Moonstone is a stone for sacred softness. Hold this when you need to be kind to yourself, especially during times of transition or overwhelm. Girl, this, I can't look at this piece no more. She's not gonna lie stuff here. I don't know if I have a Peach Moonstone. Oh. Okay, I did pull a Black Moonstone Flame for 50. Black Moonstone gives me more of wolf energy. Peach Moonstone gives me more of that, I'll show you this in a second. It gives me more of the divine feminine goddess energy. So this aids in shadow work and spiritual reflection, powerful during the new moon for intention setting and visions. It's grounded lunar energy, supports deep intuitive downloads, helps you face hidden fears with calm strength, soothes your trauma triggers and emotional defensiveness, protective yet introspective, and may support deep sleep and hormonal balance, known to ease emotional burnout and fatigue. So, this is the Black Moonstone Flame for 50 that I pulled. It does have some of that peach in there. I don't know. This would be the side I would play with. Oh gosh. I should stop going live. I need all of these. Wait. I have been through a really rough summer. I need all of them. This is the new moon in crystal form. Black Moonstone is here to help you trust the unknown and move through shadow work with courage and grace. Are you ready to uncover your shadows with this Black Moonstone Flame? Oh my gosh. Just, would you look at that? Would you just look at that? She's so pretty. I don't think she's gonna fit up there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. That one is also 50. But she's so big. She's so big, y'all. Okay. Now I'm going to take down these $20 Orca Agate Flames. Let it go, let it go. You don't want these anymore. Let's keep showing, keep showing. I will be back live at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time too, once I put the kiddos to bed. If you're not able to watch the whole thing, or you're not able to watch morning lives, I'm trying to give you more opportunities. I will not go live if we have a local sound bath though on Thursday nights. Is this, or on Friday nights, I mean. I don't know what I'm saying. Help me out here. Okay, now I have some selenite pieces. I feel like selenite would be a good aid for all the protection that we've been talking about. But selenite is a high vibrational cleanser. It helps auras, it helps cleanse your spaces, it helps cleanse crystals, it brings angelic connection and clarity during meditation. It creates a sacred space. Oh, Aspen, you're ready? Ready for some shadow work, girl? She's like, I cannot let that piece go. She is yours. She is yours. Okay. Excuse me. Let's find our page. Oh, it's up here. You got it, sister. Brings angelic connections and clarity during meditation. Creates sacred spaces. No need to cleanse it. This is the one crystal that you don't have to cleanse or really charge. It maintains it. It's got calming energy. It helps with overthinking. It's good for emotional resets, spiritual hygiene. Encourages clarity in relationships. It's believed to help support the spine and skeletal alignment and posture. And it clears energetic blocks that may impact body tension. So I do have 2 of the pyramids. Where did I put, is there not a sticky note? Okay, so the pyramids are for $8. Not a perfect tip on that one. Pyramids are really hard in the shipping process. Like they almost always have some form of like an imperfection. E and F. So selenite pyramids are powerful amplifiers. The shape directs energy upward, making it ideal for a spiritual focus or for altars or for charging intentions. Like you could take a different crystal and wave it around. Ooh. Let's not do that. That works though, in case you're wondering. Okay. Also the towers are for $6. You could put like a bracelet or something around that. I do have the bracelet holders though, I think, somewhere. Yeah, I do. I think they're for $25. Those are $6. The raw towers are like spiritual lighthouses. Keep one by the door to sweep off energy as it comes and goes. That is like a good practice to do. I always have like selenite and tourmaline by doors and windows. And then we do have the selenite snake and turtle. So the turtle carries wisdom. Wow. There's, how do I make it? There you go. I felt like I was blinding you. The turtle carries wisdom, protection, and patience. This is a beautiful altar piece to remind you to move slow, stay protected, and trust your journey. Again, that's that earth and water healing energy. If you hear the clicking in the background, it's either the dishwasher or the washer, because I am on top of my housework, sort of, trying to be. So I got both those going. And then we got the snake. It's the year of the snake, y'all. Year of the snake. You should come to the Sound Bath Sunday. Snake symbolizes transformation and Kundalini energy. This piece is amazing for chakra work. Try placing it along your stomach while meditating. So those ones are for 18. And these ones are for 6. And these ones are for 8. Okay, we're moving out of this section. I think I had to come back to this section. I'm going to make this difficult for myself is what I'm going to do. I did the lab section already. And the orca. Okay. Now we're at the lepidolite, I think is what the next section is. So I pulled specific crystals to get us through this month. So there's a reason for the madness. I feel like we need the cleansing, we need the self-love, we need the calmingness, we need help with the overthinking, we need the shadow work. I think that this one is done, so I can put this back up here. Here I am, and there you go. Okay. Lepidolite. If you're feeling bipolar, this is your section. And I also feel bipolar, so don't feel bad. Okay. Lepidolite encourages gentle spiritual release and soul level peace. Aids in connection to your higher self during transitions of grief. Supports emotional cleansing and energetic rebalance. And if you have the crystals that I'm pulling up, pull these out this month because they will be very helpful to you. This is known as the Stone of Peace. Excellent for anxiety, burnout, and sadness. Helps aid mood swings, emotional overload and panic. Encourages emotional detachment from drama, trauma, or spirals. May support the nervous system and hormonal. And it's very calming during an overactive mind and emotional storms. Inspires confidence during change or spiritual awakenings and supports energetic boundaries. Okay. So the first one I have is this little ghosty. Isn't it cute? It's spooky. Lepidolite ghosts are amazing for helping us release fear and feel safe in the unknown. So there's that one. That's $5. He's cute. So that's Kay. Come on, Kay. Ta-da! I have a dino for $5. This little dino helps you gently let go of what's fossilized in your heart. Plus, who doesn't love dinos? We are big on the dinos. I got are obsessed with Jurassic World, which is great because then I can just watch that all the time. So that one's also $5. I am going to take these off. Ta-da! I do have these little goddess bodies. So, again, maybe inappropriate, but the woman's body is something to be worshipped. It's sacred. It's a symbol of divine feminine energy and love and hope. This would be a good one for a self-love altar or for a goddess altar. So these two are for $6, so that's A and B. The selenite, like, look at it. I swear if you read the Bible and stuff, like, selenite's in there. Savvy wants the dino. How do you know C's waving at you? The next one's going to be the moon. You said moon cycles. I will put this in a box for you, Savvy. So you would just say Hope and L, but I'm going to put it in a box for you. Unless you were just teasing. And then I'll take it out. Okay, I have two of the the moons, the lepidolite moons. The moons are $6. It helps with dream medicine. Place this under your pillow for deep sleep, vivid dreams, or to soften anxiety before bed. So this one's C. Does it have an X? Okay, perfect. Well, it is yours, girl. I will put it in your box for when you come. I have like a client who scheduled a Reiki, but she wanted a grounding crystal. And I said, I know somebody who makes, who makes candles. If you are watching this and you don't know, she makes wonderful candles, Miss Savvy. I don't remember the names. And then Aspen also has a business page. I just remember it's wicked. And she does custom pieces and spell jars and stuff. But both amazing women. We're all entrepreneurs just living our best life. So those are the moons. The reflectiveness in lepidolite is mica. So it helps you reflect and recharge emotionally. So that's C and D for $6. Where did I skip over? I did not show the Pokemon. Gengar? I don't know. Not a Pokemon person, but becoming one. I used to like the cards when I was I'm talking like 20 years ago or something. And now Cutler wants me to download Pokemon Go, which should be interesting. So this is also $6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5. I know these are all backwards. I could try to mirror, but nope. I feel like it would creep me out. It would creep me out. Okay. You are welcome. Let's get get rid of these selenites. Make sure I'm putting them back in the right spot. Okay, I think I'm done with that tray, so I could put that back. I gotta stay organized, because I'm going live again. It's got such a big thing. Ta-da! I don't care. You like this Pokemon? You like this one? That is so funny. Yours, Miss Aspen, yours. Why do I keep grabbing this pen that doesn't work? Okay. The next one is, this is for $18. This is the pumpkin with a witch's hat. Super cute. A little witchy cheer. This is a perfect piece for your seasonal altars. Lepidolite pumpkins help clear heavy energy as we shift into the darker months. So this one's for $18. I do not, whatever I have left in my Halloween carvings is what I have. He is your favorite? That's crazy. I think he was my last one of that, actually. I might have a green one left, but I probably don't. I also have this skull. Remember that we're not scared of skulls. Skulls are just ancestral energy. So everyone has a skull. It is a part of your body, and it's a very sacred part of your body. And anytime you see skulls out in the wild or in symbols and signs, it just means your ancestors are close and near. This is great to use for an ancestral altar. They are not scary. Don't be scared of the skull. So both of those are 18, and then the toothless in lepidolite is for 20. Toothless is all about soft strength. Lepidolite reminds us that you could be powerful and peaceful all at the same time. I love his pink and purple. Love me some toothless. Toothless. Look at him looking at you guys. So cute. Look at how many pens I have here. Every day I grab a pen out of the computer desk, and every day I'm like, where's my pen from yesterday? Well, there's, oh wait, there's two more. So is that like all like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I've got an extra. Good grief. Okay, the next batch is going to be moonstone as well, but this is the white or rainbow moonstone. Are we all just in a new beginnings era? Is that what it is? We're all just fighting for our life here? Rainbow moonstone brings together the theme of intuition, divine feminine wisdom, and emotional clarity. This batch is perfect for supporting dream work, self-trust, and working with moon cycles. Beautiful to feature during a month's focus on introspection and spiritual insight. Rainbow Moonstone. Activates your crown chakra and your third eye, enhances spiritual insight, moon magic, and psychic awareness, supports working with lunar cycles, intuition, and goddess energy, encourages emotional harmony and self-acceptance, emotional reactivity, and supports inner peace, gently reveals unconscious patterns and helps you shift them, and it may support hormonal balance, fertility, menstrual issues, sleep cycles, water retention, that's me, sensitivity to stress or overwhelm. So the first one I have to show is the $18 tower. Should we just get together and have a girls' night and a potluck and just visit and complain and vent? Because it seems we're all suffering. And food, I'm sorry, is a love language to me. Food and gossiping. Not gossiping about people, but about ourselves. And like, you know what I mean? Where is, I know this has blue flash. Okay. Well, you're seeing it up here. That's not where I was trying to show it. Whatever. Now I'm trying to show it there. And there was some down here. Nope. Whatever. Believe me, don't believe me. I could make zucchini bread. Maybe some jalapeno poppers. We should. We'd have to do it on, maybe we'll make it in October. I know that, I don't want to copy people though. I know that a local place has like a sip and whatever thing. So I don't like stepping on people's toes, but I need like just a night. Okay, here is a palm stone for 18. This one has a little bit of flash. I wonder what everyone makes. If we did that, like, that didn't even show you guys the flash. There's flash at the bottom down here. It's, the white is just, it's whiting. Can you, like, calm down for a second? Nope. Listen, I even moved the light. That one's also for 18. It's a nice little chunk. That one won't fit in your bra. It would be a perfect one to hold though during breath work or meditation or journaling. Sometimes when I'm meditating, I like to put the crystal on my lap. So that would be one that I would do that with. And then I did pull a couple of the $5 tumbles just in case you wanted a smaller piece. These are ones that, well, this cube one probably doesn't fit in your bra, but the other ones will. You could maybe put this one in your pillow. I like that it's cubey. This would be a good fidget too. We could pumpkin patch and theme color snack. Oh my gosh, stop. So many of us need it too. Like, there's so much going on. You think about work and relationships and kids and like family. It's just, again, these tumbles are $5. It's just a lot. Like, And then so much shadow work. You would put it in your bra. You'd put it somewhere else too. I would say the most depressing thing for me that was like happening is like the self-realization stuff. Like I don't know, just being so hard on yourself and the guilt towards yourself. That one's A. Guilty. I was hurting my own feelings. I didn't say where. Leave it to everybody's imagination, Miss Crystal. Okay. This next one is for $50. It is a high quality slab. It does have really amazing blue flash. I don't know if I'll be able to get you guys to see the flash I see, but I'm gonna try. For you, I'm gonna try. This slab is stunning. The flash is rainbow moonstone. It's called Labradorescence. It connects to the spirit realm and higher self. Use this on crystal grids, altar work, or divination. Oh, yes. Oh. She is loving the camera. Work, girl, work. That's beautiful. Oh, I love it when you work, work, work. Did you guys miss me? Maybe if I go this way. Okay. Come on. The other side was. This side does blue too. Oh, there we go. You see her? And she a little thick. She's sealed, so she doesn't flake or nothing. She is gorgeous. I'm gonna put her up here on B. Again, she is about 50. She is worth it though. Look at how that's rude. I don't have no scissors over here. Anyway, she's 50. She's pretty. The next piece is these pendants are for $100. One is copper and one is the black wire. So I don't know which one to show first. These are done by Intuitions and Creations. She lives in Maine. I send her cabs and she wires wraps them and sends them back to me. This is what the back looks like, in case you were wondering. But this is gorgeous. And it's nice because you could use this as a talisman. You could set intentions, specific intentions with this. Sorry, trying to... She was giving me good flash. I like how simple this is. So I'm going to put her on E. Again, it's $100. Lots of energy in that piece. It's almost like a portal. That would really help if you're especially like a spiritual leader or an intuitive. Like these are perfect for you. Now here's the black one. You obviously want to get different chains. These are just like, the chains that I have are just for show, basically. I'll give them to you, but they might break easily, so I would encourage you to find different necklaces. This one is a black tree. Wow. She's so pretty. Portal. Portal. Oh, honey. Work, work, work. Let me see you work, work, work. That one makes me cry too. Touching all these crystals, that's gonna screw up my energy today. If my energy already wasn't chaos, let's just make it more chaotic. Let's do that. Okay, this one goes over here. Oh. I think we're on to this one. Okay. Don't look, Crystal. Okay, we are on to the axolotls. So remember that this month is all about the gecko, regeneration, resiliency. So I don't have gecko carvings, so I did pull the axolotl, which is also kind of lizardy, in the hopes that that would go with our month. But axolotls are about healing through joy, softness, and emotional resilience. They're a lot about innocence. They're a lot about magic. So I'm just going to show you these. They are for $5. Maybe I'll take this one and these off too, because I got quite a few. And remember, if you are local to Pocatello, Idaho, you can stop by and shop. Just check out my Facebook page. I usually put when I'm home and when I'm not. Monday through Friday, I do have to pick up kids from 2 to 2:30. So those are horrible times. But a lot of the times I'm open from 10 to 7. But now we've added soccer to the schedule, so it makes things a little difficult. That's why it's just easier to look at the page and I'll have my hours saying open today, this time to this time. So here is a strawberry quartz axolotl. If you are needing to attract more love or connect more to the higher realms, this is the axolotl for you. Ain't she cute? I have a rose quartz. Again, love, forgiveness, peace, happiness. Her face is in there. Her face is in there. That one's on B for $5. I have a green adventurine. Green adventurine is the stone of luck and abundance. Very, very cute. I don't like the creaking of the floor. Don't do that while I'm alive. Don't do that. Lapis. Who doesn't love the Egyptian crystal lapis? I love that its face is like the gray and the blue. Lapis is definitely third eye awakening and channeling energy. This is a very intuitive crystal. Very power crystal. Sodalite. This is for our anxiety. Anxiety, always watching me. This helps with panic attacks. It helps with communication and anxiety. Very pretty blue that is. I'll put that one on G. We've got ourselves a howlite. This one's more for if you've been throwing fits and had a lot of frustration or anger. This one helps with patience. We're not praying for patience. We're just getting a crystal that'll help us be more patient. That one's H. I do have this really cute moss agate. This is definitely a nature, elemental, spirited one. Super cute. Lots of quartz. I love me some moss agate. I love it. Literally like my favorite crystal, I would say. It does all the things. Grounding, wealth, abundance, pain. That one's I. Hope I, if you want that one. Again, these are all $5. Mahogany Obsidian. This is my little buddy for gentle release of grief, for chronic pain issues, fibromyalgia. This is the one I always reach for. I should have a Mahogany Obsidian on all the time. I don't know what I'm thinking. This one's for pain, and I'm in pain, and I'm not using it. Like, not smart. Amethyst. Anxiety, depression, intuition, protection. This one's also a good one for all the things. $5. I've got myself a flower agate. I know I've got entrepreneur people in here. Flower agate is a good one to shop for if you're needing encouragement in business or business success. Where's your face at, girlfriend? It's in there. Ale. Okay, we're gonna take the beautiful pendants off of here. Remember that you can screenshot anything and message me and see if it was claimed. We do accept payments, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Square. We are local to Pocatello, Idaho. This is a golden sheen obsidian. Helps with inner truth and reflection. Let's see if we can show you her gold. You can kind of see it up there in her ear. Easier to see flash in person than to show on camera. Just trust me. That one's E. I've got 4 more to show here. I do have a lepidolite. We've talked about her. She's for our bipolar moods. She's to help release that grief, to be more balanced in our feminine. Very cute. Love me purple. I'm gonna remove these top 3. I have a clear quartz. This one is, quartz is an amplifier of all energy, all crystals. So it's a good like battery pack. You could put it next to any of your other crystals and it'll help charge and increase the vibration of those. It is good for connecting to all of your chakras, any chakra you're working with, and it clears blockages in all of your chakras. So quartz is just one of the best crystals. It's one of the easiest to find too out in the wild. There's a reason for that. There is a reason. Did I skip the... I must not have wrote down the opalite, which, joke's on me. Opalite is the one that I always forget the spiritual meaning. I can only remember 2 things. 1, opalite helps with communication. 2, it helps with libido. So do not judge me. Those are the two reasons. So if you had a relationship altar, this would be a good one to put on there. I also have pink opalite. Is opalite man-made? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it is man-made. Everyone loves the energy of an opalite, though. Those were all for $5. There's a little hair of mine. Hair is not free because I don't want you to have my hair. Now you can't keep your eyes open? Girl, you're gonna have to watch the Tonight Show. I don't know. That took me forever to drink that. Chai tea. The next group is what? What do we have here? The spheres. These spheres were picked by Connor Gregerson. He made an altar or portal with these specific spheres. So instead of putting them away, I chose to take that as a sign that maybe some of the ladies on the show today needed one of these spheres for some reason. Connor is very intuitive. He is my son with autism. He's always opening portals, which is not helpful. For me, maybe it's helpful for him, but he creeps his aunties and me out. So, I'm going to show you these crystals in spheles. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone's comments. You can always bump your comment if you need it. Okay. Axolotl's done. Why do I keep finding hair? This hair looks blue. Danielle? Danielle? Why does this hair look blue? Is this yours? Should I keep it? I'm just teasing. Okay. Spheres are great for putting in a room because the energy of a sphere is circular. So like it just feels the whole energy of the room. You should always program and speak into your crystals, the intention of why you got your crystal and why you want to use that crystal. Even if I got it and I wanted to use it for a different reason than people normally use it, still setting your intention in that crystal in the room and then allowing it to do its work and then cleansing and charging it each month. So, let's see which ones he picked. We have ourselves I had to write these down because he picked all sorts of different prices. The first couple are going to be, this goes in the moonstone, for $15. So this is a pyrite sphere that he thinks somebody needs for $15. It's very heavy. If you like the feel of heavy crystals like hematite, pyrite feels like that too. This helps shield against negative energy. It attracts abundance. It boosts your willpower and self-confidence, and it supports your brain clarity and combats fatigue. This would be a good one for a money altar or bringing in abundance or protection. I would definitely put this at my desk or an abundance corner. But this one is for $15. I'm going to put it on A. And again, it's a pyrite sphere picked by Connor. The next one is a unakite sphere. This one helps integrate your heart and mind and aids in spiritual rebirth. It helps release emotional blockages gently and supports fertility, reproduction, healing, and detox. This one is also the one that when you guys touch here, it tells me that there's something toxic in the female line, like your generational female line. Like maybe the women speak down to each other, they gossip a lot, they don't show love naturally. There's something broken in the generational line having to deal with something in the divine feminine. So I thought that was interesting that he picked this one. So this one will be a gentle therapist if you're needing it. That's B for 15. He also picked you a sphalerite sphere for 15. This one's glittery. Glittery. This one helps with intuitive strength while keeping you grounded. It balances your masculine and feminine side. It's helpful for your emotional overwhelm. And it helps with the immune system and the endocrine system. So that's like our hormones and our lymphatic system. This would be a really good one for me. Look at it. Would you just look at the sparkles? This one makes my throat hurt. Okay, a quartz sphere. This is the last one for 15, and then I think we go to 20. So quartz, again, is that masterful healer. Wow. Helps with amplifying all other crystals, clears emotional fog, helps with focus, boosts immune system, and overall energy. This, you could scribe with this. Your TV isn't fixed, Crystal, so you could watch me tonight when you fall asleep. As my belly growls. Rude. Don't tell on me. Everybody's watching you. I didn't pull any of the price tags on these. Okay. The next one is a bamboo jasper sphere. This one is for 20. It's not like the prettiest looking sphere, but it is very grounding. So this encourages ancestral connection and grounding, soothes survival fears, and promotes patience. It's great for digestion and muscle recovery. So who's he calling out with this one? I feel like he's calling me out with every single one of these. I think it's rude. I think we need to have a conversation. That's rude, sir. Rude. Oh, look, I do have a opalite sphere. So this will help us with knowing other things about opalite. Matte. There we go. This enhances communication with spirit realm, soothes stress and uplifts mood. Its supportive energy flows, bringing clarity and calm. Again, this is a man-made material. We also have a Kambaba Jasper. Kambaba Jasper is for 25. This is fossilized algae. It does connect to the panther spirit to me, which you just brought up Matt, so this might be more Matt. This connects to ancient earth wisdom, brings deep calm, reduces fear and anxiety, strengthens the immune system, especially the gut. This one's for 25. Matt and Cutler both got the panther spirit. Cutler got it for the school season, the school year, or whatever you want to call it, and Matt got it for the whole year. So I do readings for the yearly forecast next year. Keep that in mind if you want to know your spirit animal of the year and your vibe for each month. I will be doing those again. Okay, I need those prices. We also have a zebra jasper sphere. So this one balances the yin and yang. Oh, cool. That's like a little house, like a little cottage. Ooh. It unites logic and intuition, encourages motivation and joy, boosts your stamina and physical energy. This one is for $30. I like that, like, looks like a little cottage. That one is H. Do I turn it like that? Oh, how cute. Okay. We also have a yellow agate. This one is a higher quality yellow agate for $35. I got this one from my Indonesian seller. So this one again is for $35. Very pretty, deep yellow color. This one helps align the solar plexus for confidence and clarity. This one's also good for promoting positivity, optimism, and courage. Looks so cool. It may support digestion and reduce fatigue. So are all of our stomachs having issues? Like, is that also what he's telling us? Because I feel like all of these have said something about the solar plexus or digestion. The last one is a blue apatite for $35. This one opens your third eye. It enhances vision, supports clarity and communication. It's said to boost metabolism and energy. Blue apatite is definitely one that starts you on your physical health journey. It's one I reach for when we have overeaters or people who are under eating, that kind of stuff. But it's also really good for spiritual communication, like I said. I don't know if you guys can see how pretty this blue is. So pretty. And there is flash, but I don't feel like this is as pretty on camera. So if we go through the pricing again, we have a pyrite, unikite, sphalerite quartz, all $15 each. A bamboo jasper and opalite for $25. A kambaba, or I mean these are for $20. A kambaba for $25. Zebra for $30. Yellow agate and blue apatite for $35. Ta-da! These, I think those were right there, correct? I think we only have 2 more sections, you guys. 2 more sections. I'm doing the dang thing, even though Instagram was rude and won't let you go live today. Okay. So we did have some fairy energy of the month, right? So I did pull some fairies. Fairies are all about magic, mischief, healing, and elemental energy. So the first one I did pull, again, they're all going to be $5. This is a green Hope G, she says. Hope G. Miss Aspen. I have you, girl. And that Kumbaba is for $25. I think that's my last Kumbaba in that size. Thank you for always supporting me, girl. I appreciate you commenting and liking all my things. I'm going to try to be better about doing that for others too, because it does boost your page. So if you see me commenting like crazy on your stuff, it's because I'm trying to boost my page and yours. This is a green fluorite fairy for $5. It'll clear stagnant energy, connect to nature, helps with emotional detox and focus, supports your immune system and healing journey, especially with the heart. $5. I also have a purple fluorite one. I wanted to find my chalcedony rings, but I cannot find them. Since that's the crystal of the month, that won't let me find them. I don't know why, but this one will help with psychic protection and focus, balancing scattered emotions, supports brain clarity and spiritual fatigue. That's that purple fluorite. We have the Howlite Fairy. Again, this helps with frustration, anger, divine guidance, calmness, anxiety, sleep, tension, and headaches. Enough's enough. We're manifesting big things this year. The end of the year. I'm tired of whatever was going on before this. I'm gonna forget the rest. Move forward. Here's a Larvikite Fairy. This one really does. This cancels out curses and bad juju energy. It's very good for psychic insight, getting rid of negativity and fear. That's B. Lepidolite Fairy. This is good for the anxiety, right? The mood swings. We've talked about lepidolite a couple times. Here's your sign to get your lepidolite out. How many times are we being beat over the head with lepidolite? Or as my, I don't know if you heard that knock. That was my AC, but as that knocked, everything's a sign. This is a rose quartz fairy for $5. There's a little imperfection on this wing, but like, it's also pretty at the same time. I don't know. Love, forgiveness, peace. One of her boobies flashes really good. We also have a yellow calcite fairy. This is another good one for businesses. Again, empowerment, divine feminine empowerment, success, confidence, inspiration. I like that she has like that little white spot. We have a sodalite fairy for all of our anxieties and communication and panic attacks for the month. Green Adventurine Fairy. So this is our luck, abundance, and Green Adventurine also does help with stomach issues. And then we have our Sunstone Fairy House for $5. So this connects to the sun energy, manifestation, personal power, brightening your moods, encouraging joy. And the last thing is our Smoky Quartz Raw Pendants. And these are going to be for $10. I have been wearing mine, I don't know if you've seen it in the lives, I've been wearing mine non-stop. And I've noticed that like my kids come over and grab it too. So this, I always imagined Smoky Quartz as like a vortex of absorbing negativity and then like bursting out positivity. So like it takes in the negative, but it pushes out positive. This definitely needs cleansed, but they keep coming up and grabbing it too. So I know it's helping all of us, which is amazing. We need that. So it's good for grounding spiritual energy into the body, clears blockages and negativity from your aura. It's excellent for shadow work, cord cutting, and psychic protection. That is something you can do. Wave it around your head because it is kind of a point. If you feel like somebody's connecting to your energy or you ran into somebody, you could use it to cut those cords. It helps in releasing emotional baggage and toxic attachments. It soothes fear, anxiety, and overwhelm. It's supportive for grief, emotional transformation. It's always the one I encourage if you have a toxic work environment, a toxic home life. Smoky Quartz, I can't keep Smoky Quartz in stock in anything. So I got 10, I think I took one of these. So I have 9 of these necklaces. And then I do have spheres that can be pulled later. And if you didn't see something you wanted to see on this show, you can always message me and I can put stuff in the evening show in that material. Or you can message me and I can just go back and forth with messages. It's believed to aid in detoxing the body, supporting the nervous system, and may help with chronic fatigue or grounding after trauma. These are for $10, Miss Mariah. They will be for $10. So let's see which ones you guys want. I'm going to remove the fairies. Removing the fairies. Moving along here. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. And like, it's super simple too. There's just a tie knot here, and then this, you just pull to tighten. I hope that you guys saw that good. So this is going, I want to show you close up. Oh, there we go. So this will be A, with the hand and then with the light coming through. A. B. I feel like I got serious. C. Hope C. This one, okay. Maybe I should tell you. This one has phantoms in it. Can you see the triangles? So A has phantoms and C has phantoms. Like really good phantoms. So what do I mean by that? That just lets me know that the crystal is gonna help me in spiritual work as well as with whatever I'm using the crystal with. It's kind of like it gives more information and connects to more ancestral energy. So I'll look for the phantoms first and then I'll tell you if I see them. This one's haunting. I don't know if this one has phantoms because I can't see into it good, but this one is definitely, I don't know. That's how I would describe it. It's like a haunted house vibe in a good way. That one's D. This one you can see into really, really well. No phantoms. E. Very pretty. Love the darkness of that one. F. G. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. E. Crystal says E. I don't know how to describe this one. That woke you up, huh? The smoky. This one makes my eyes water. If it makes my eyes water, I know it's a powerful healer because it's like forcing me to heal things I'm not ready to heal. Don't do that. Crystal. Oh, 2 left. We have 2 left. No problem, girl. You can say that on person. Ooh, 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 ooh. You see how this has, it has a child. So it has a kid. Point, point. See? Phantom. This one is an H. I would fight you for this one. I would. I would fight you. And then this is the darkest one. This will be I. I cannot see into it. I can see into it through the camera. There might be a phantom in there. So it looks like a mountain, kind of, right? That's I. Those are all for $10. $10 make you hollers. I don't know. This one's mine. So I don't know if you can see all the mountains. This one has toxic energy in it. I have been using this, and so has Cutler. If I took this off, I guarantee Cutler would be wearing it. But Smoky Quartz is also a really good companion this month. Really good companion. So those are all of those. Do you have any specific requests for materials before I get off of here? And if it's too hard to find, I will put it on tonight's show. But do you want to see any specific materials? Is there something you're wanting to see? I will give you guys a minute. This was a beautiful show. I don't feel like I missed anybody's comments. I have some items for Aspen, Savvy, and Crystal. So I did better than I thought I was going to do. I'm super proud of myself. Remember I said be confident enough and not worried about people's judgment to just be proud of you. Smoky for Philip. Can we pick a smoky for Philip? This one. Maybe that's why you wanted C. Oh shit, Philip. It's full of phantoms. Pardon my language. I apologize if I offended anybody. You can't see it like this, but that is crazy. I got your back, Philip. I got you, sir. $10. $10. I'm glad I could help with that. I'm glad I could. I should have done this with the spheres, but I was also like, I don't know. I can, yes. Yes, I can. I can do that as well for you, Miss Mariah. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. I'm very good at picking crystals and information. Miss Mariah. Girl, it's the one that I said I would beat people up for. I can do it just like that. It's the one with the healer on the side of it. So when it has double points, it has more energy, if that makes sense, because it was forming another crystal here. And it does have the phantom in there. Super easy. I get a lot of information too, like when that person commented something mean on my YouTube about my grammar or whatever, I was like, I could tune into that person's energy and then put something so like in there that would like shock them, and then maybe they think twice about doing that again. But then I was like, but we're of love and light here, so I'm not going to do that. But I can definitely, there is a lot of stuff that I feel with people's energy that I don't even say out loud. It's scary. Because the energy of this one was special, girl. And it had I already picked mine, so I cannot change my mind. This one, it actually picked me. So, but if I were to pick one with my ego, I would have picked this one because it does have the phantoms and it does have the two where another crystal was forming. So there's more energy in this one. There's more, but maybe you're growing. There's a new part of you coming forward, an end of an era and new beginnings. That seems to be a theme. I can put this aside for you for whenever you're ready to pay for it. Crystal, I was tempted, girl. I was so tempted. I was like, people should not try me because I know things. But then I was like, that's using your spiritual gift for wrong. You're of love and light, of peace. You need to be better. Don't do that. Yeah, see, so you have to be careful about being a sponge, because that could be why you're feeling so overwhelmed, is because you're not cutting cords. So one of the things that I talked about a bunch energetically, light, look at my cool light, is that we need to make sure that we are clearing energy, because people are stinky right now, like stinky energy. So you pick up on their emotion, and all of a sudden you're panicking and you're overwhelmed, or something's happening with their life, and then you absorb it. So as a healer, it's okay to absorb if you have the intention and you remember, I release any energy that is not of my own. This is not for me to carry. This is not for me to heal. I'm pushing this away. I'm done with this. This is not my energy. I do not claim this energy. Just by saying that, your intention of saying, I do not accept the energy that is not my own. Like, especially if you get overwhelmed and panicky and stuff, stop, take a breath, and ask yourself, is this my energy? A lot of the times, people who say, I have so much anxiety, I have anxiety like crazy. A lot of the times, I'll be like, it's not yours. You're not clearing your energy. And then I'm like, this energy isn't mine. And so that's why I had to go get the incense. I had to do the selenite wand. But you can just clear it with just imagining that energy falling off of your body, hitting the ground, and being absorbed. It's not yours. Hopefully that helps. How long were we live, guys? 2 hours and 20 minutes? Is that how long we normally went live? That's ridiculous. A couple of weeks ago, and my health isn't doing well. That's this month. This month is seriously about a lot of people going through health issues. And it's almost like a warning, like we need to get our stuff together health-wise. You need to drink your water. You need to get off so much soda. You need to take your vitamins, increase your magnesium. You need to be eating healthy, or like making sure you're eating frequent small meals, not big meals, not going to fast food a ton. There's something about the food being toxic out there, like Iron Infusion C. I'm back on my multivitamin with iron. I've got the kids on vitamins for the last 5 days, or for the last 2 weeks, and they are taking them well, which I love. But this way, when the crises come up more, I don't know why this is such a big warning. We need to make sure that we are healthy, because I feel like it's going to be a really bad flu season or a really bad upper respiratory season. Like, there is something. I heard mutated. There is something. We need to be doing our due diligence in our health journey. That means, like, as well as telling people no, not being the people pleaser, setting the boundaries. That's a health. Showing ourselves self-love, taking time out for ourselves, making sure you're taking that Epsom salt bath at least once a week, clearing your energy every night, calling back your power every night, that you're not on your phone right before you go to bed. You give yourself that hour before bedtime to just think and be a person, a real person, and you don't put your phone by your bed, you put it away from your bed, and you just allow yourself to sleep and recharge. Setting the intention before you go to sleep that my body will receive the rest it needs, that I will receive any messages I need to receive and remember them, that I will heal while sleeping. Whatever it is you stand in need of. Your words are powerful. Your intentions are powerful. They're magical. Yeah, my appetite is crap. I have a protein bar somewhere, and I could only eat half of it. My stomach is bothering me so much. And my feet. My stomach and my feet. It's rude. Anyways, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rewatching. Remember to comment, like, put gifs, like, not gifts, but like memes or funny little things in all of my posts, in my stories. Click the hearts. Show me some engagement to help boost my page, as I'm really working really hard to get my page back into the algorithm so that I'll receive more watchers, so that I'll get this business growing again, since the summer was just miserable. So that is what I need from people. Like, you don't even have to spend money with me. I just really need you to boost the page by commenting, liking on everything. I hope you have a good day. I will see you tonight at 8 Mountain Standard Time. I am showing the same crystals, so I might pull a couple more things. If you have something in mind, let me know. But I will talk to you guys later. I guess I'm gonna go eat a little bit, swapping laundry. Yep, I'm gonna go eat a little bit, swap the laundry, and get ready to get kiddos later. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.